from Chocolate Covered Pages, and today we will be speaking with creatives who use their voices to amplify legacies through their works. Our panelists have many stories about their creative journeys, and today they will share with you the ins and outs of what it means to express yourself, as well as how to motivate yourself to keep going in the right direction no matter what.
Hi, my name is Crystal Shanice Roman. I'm the CEO and founder of the Black Latina Movement. Currently, I'm working on our nationally toured show, which is Black Latina the Play, which is a story about Black Latinas and what that looks like across America, and having a triple consciousness and a triple identity. And then secondly, a film that we have that was an award-winning film in the festival circuit, called Cecile de Celibate. So it's about a woman trying to find love in New York City, minus the sex. So romantic comedy, but putting the Black voice in a space of more maturity and intellectual sexuality. One of the reasons why I created it and I write these stories is because we don't get to see women that look like us in these kind of roles, in these kind of positions. And so as a writer, I was compelled about 20 years ago to start writing in that space, just because at the time we didn't have Insecure, we didn't have Scandal, we didn't have leading Black powerful women in those spaces. And so that is what compelled me to go from being an actress into a writer.
My name is Patrice Escoto. I'm a screenwriter and fiction podcaster. I have a movie on Tubi called Checkmate, and also a interactive fiction podcast out. What I'm noticing in the industry is more opportunity in terms of the various avenues and how we can get our voices out there. So for me, I write stories about strong female characters that are searching for either environmental, economic, or social justice. And that's primarily my audience. Who I'm hoping that it reaches is the young girl that has been told many times growing up that you're not good enough, you're not, wait your turn.
Perspective, so you can see yourself, you can hear yourself, the nuances, the things that only we know and we love. But also from a universal perspective, obviously, the human aspect of it. We're also human, surprise, right? And so others can enjoy these stories and they can participate as an observer in what we're doing. And they can see themselves as women too, right? Or they can see themselves as, this is what, you know, my friends look like or my neighbors look like. It might not be my story, but I can relate to it on a human level. So I think that's also something that we need to, as a society as a whole, understand that there's a uniqueness to the nuances of our experience, but also too, we're human. We have universal stories. Because if I were to have done that and then it blew up or whatever, I still have to live with that myself, my own moral compass. So it's like, yeah, I'm making the money and I'm sitting on these bucks, but am I really, because the mission originally has always been Black and brown voices, and my audience knows that. So for not one, and then now social media is so big, they definitely will blow up my page like, girl, we're dragging you because you said one thing and you're not sticking to that. And for me, it's not about the popularity. It literally is me being of service to my community, because I initially was not a writer. I initially was an actress. I acted for 7 years and saw how horrible the writing was for us. And seeing all the different castings and what the scripts were looking like, and I was like, ugh. So I pivoted and stopped acting and went into writing. Wow. And gave that dream up for a better dream, a dream of service, right? Like, I don't regret it for 1 second when I have little girls in certain shows that can come out and they'll say, oh my God, I saw someone that looked like me. That's the best feeling in the world. I mean, it sounds cheesy and it's like, yeah, you want the $1 million. I do, but for me, it's like, it serves more of a purpose for me. And everyone is different, right? So I can't say this person's a sellout or this person. That's not my journey. My journey is mine.
You find that those individuals that can keep you grounded, keep you writing. And it comes in spurts. You know, sometimes you have good days and you can write several pages, and sometimes you have days where you're just staring at the page and you can't write anything. I think the most surprising thing is that you're always writing. So no matter if you're sitting and you're actually typing, or you're thinking about writing, you're in the shower and you're thinking about that character, you're out for a walk, that story never leaves you. So you have to think about the fact that you are always writing. Writing is multifaceted. It's thinking, it's processing, and then it's actually writing. So not to beat yourself up if you're not pounding out 3 pages a day or whatever, because for me, characters never leave my head. So
Yeah, she was in Paris, and then it comes time to put the producer hat. I'm like, girl, she ain't in Paris.
How do you balance writing with what you think the budget may be or not? Is that ever enter the formula?
stuff going on, car chases, and you're like, no. And you'll cut out that character, and that character over there only has 2 lines, give those lines to that person over there. And so you're at the mercy of someone that, if you sold your script or whatever, you're at the mercy of the budget.
The more obvious markers of success are the awards being won, regardless of the type of awards, whether they're local, they're larger, the Oscars, and everything in between, yes. But there are countless famous, non-famous, or household names or non-household names that should get the awards because they are authentic, they're doing great work, that this good work deemed by your core audience, this good work deemed by the population is in fact good work.
In numbers, then it's undeniable that that person can maintain their authenticity. She can only maintain her authenticity, and I can only maintain, if all of y'all show up. Right? So like when everyone went out to Black Panther, that put him in a positionality as Ryan Coogler to now make Sinners and say, I'm owning this, you're not getting anything on the back end. But that can't happen unless our community and our tribe show up, because it is a numbers game and it is a money's game. And the black dollar is the dollar that leaves the fastest. The community has to say, Patrice's podcast is enough. I need to listen to that. She needs to get those numbers. Those numbers mean everything. We don't want to operate as people of color in the capitalistic world, but unfortunately, we're here. So we got to play the game. How we play the game is how that will translate to success. Because we don't want a seat at the table. We want our own table. And we want y'all to buy into that table with us. And then, not to say they'll say, oh, you're good enough, but they're not going to hear what we have to say if our numbers aren't numbering.
And the quickest way to dilute that is to divide.
Yes.
And so we have to support one another. Even if you don't go see the movie, buy the tickets.
Exactly.
But we have to support one another. That's the only way. We have to unite as a community.
But I had a question about self-production, because you both mentioned that you have worked in that space. How have you developed your funding for your self-production to allow for you to build your own portfolio so that you can go out and find bigger sources to produce bigger formats of like the ideas that you've developed?
I do believe in like shooting, obviously shoot for the stars, but like pitching to like the higher ups, or like kind of just realizing like you might have magic within, like another writer.
For me, from my perspective, Hollywood is dead, and it's the indie that is that's taking over. You can see they're building these studios all over the place, and it's really hard to get into. And a lot of actors, not only Tyler Perry, Issa Rae, a lot of them have gone and they have their own studios. Viola Davis, they all have their own studios. They're all looking for projects. So I think that yes, you should pitch to whomever you can pitch to, and just keep your options open.
I'm an author, and I wrote a book about working in the prison system. And my TV show is based on brothers and sisters. I call everybody brothers and sisters, because all of my clients, our customers, have been Black, white, Latino, all colors. So when you're with me, when I'm working in the prison system, you're gonna get the best out of me. Okay?
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. We have to stop being afraid of saying our age.
I have never been afraid to say my age. So I can say my age is 75 years old. And guess what? My favorite rapper is 50 Cent.
I'd like you to take away that your stories matter, and that you are enough. I have a tip for writer's block. It's called free writing. So all you do is you remove yourself from that situation that you're in front of your computer, and you go to a pad, and you write, and you continue to write, and whatever you're stuck on will come to you. You can just start with, I don't know why the hell I'm writing, and just keep on going, and whatever you're working on will come to you. It's called free writing.
Thank you so much for being so transparent, so open. I also want to thank everyone here as well, because conversations like this do not happen without community. So thank you so much for being a part of it.